Hello there. How you doing? It's pretty early for me, so look sleepy. I'm sleepy. And for all you guys asking me to take my ears out of my hat, well, here you go. All right, ready? Ready? There you go. Is that good? Hey, little pup. Hi, little puppy. Oh, you're so cute. Oh God. Oh. Hi. Okay. We gonna do this? So this is a video I've been putting off for a long time, man. Let's just get into it, dude. So in February, I announced that we're gonna do episode 2, and it was like a dream. And it was like a dream. It was great. When I did episode 1, it was the most fulfilling, most amazing thing. You guys have heard me say it a million times before. I don't want to drag this video on. February, I announced it, and then Corona hit a month later. I was getting ready to, finishing the script. Everything was being finalized. I was talking to the producer, the director that I was going to have on at the time, Danny Ramirez, who worked on the first one. And man, we were ready to go. We were contacting different people, the stunt coordinators. I was on the phone with my stunt guy. We were going to hire some very, very cool people that have worked on a lot of very big movie projects and Star Wars projects, this and that. And it was going to be great. And then Corona hit, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's a phase. Maybe it's something that's just going to like happen for a month or two. So I waited it out. April, May, June, and now we're just about in July. It's June 30th. And dude, it's worse than ever. So I can't even fly to the States. If you didn't know, I'm from Canada. I can't even fly down there. And of course, something that you need to do when you're making a movie is to be there, especially if I'm going to be directing it and overseeing this whole thing. Now, I was supposed to, announcing it in February, I was supposed to be there in April to do some scouting for locations. Obviously, that didn't happen. I was supposed to hire a whole bunch of people to make foam costumes for clones, because in the first one they were all rigid, and it was, fan costumes, man. It was fan props, pretty much. So they couldn't be falling around everywhere because they'd be damaging their costume. So I wanted to make some all new foam ones that people could just, go crazy in, and everything would look great. And we could put the stunt guys in there, and it would look really badass. Obviously, those people couldn't get the parts from China or wherever they get it from. So the whole economy, the whole world is just shut down. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I promised these guys I'm do episode 2, and I'm just waiting now, like, so I can go and film this thing. But at this point, it just seems like it's getting worse. I can't drive down there. I can't fly down there. I can't fly people. Like Kat doesn't live in California. So, Padme. So I would have to wait around for her to get on a plane. But you can't get on planes. So it's like, what the heck do you do? So I'm stuck in this scenario where I want to make episode 2 and 3 more than anything. I want to tell the story, and I love telling stories. I love making movies, and I'm hooked on it. And also, I have this huge following that I promised you guys that I'd be making a fan film. But it's at the point now where it's just unrealistic, and it's literally out of my hands. This is not like some excuse or something. It's the whole world's shut down. It's like there's nothing I can do. So episode 2 is going to have to be delayed until further notice. And once we start to get notice that things are opening up in the world and going back to normal, then, it's still going to be another 6 months until people can get the parts that they need for all the different props and replicas and suits and this and that. And some people are out of business. They had to drop their prop making career, and I got to find new people and all this and that because of everything that's going on. So it sucks, dude. It's tough, but we're all in it. Like, it's not like a me issue or a Canada issue or an America issue. It's like a world issue. So that being said, I have been spending about now it's probably over $7,000 over the last 2 years to make a photorealistic cinematic for you guys, which would be taking place just before Vader arrives on Naboo. And that's been in the works for 2 years. It was supposed to be done a year ago, but I've since then gotten a new VFX team, and they've been doing an amazing job. They've really been killing it, and it's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing thing to show you guys. It may be 3 minutes long, but it's taking a long time. But But when I say photorealistic, you guys on the join members, you guys have probably seen some of the pictures, so you know what I'm talking about. So that's going to be out, I would say, probably in the fall, hopefully. But no rush on that. That's out of my hands too. It's up to the artists, and with everything going on, people are losing jobs, and they got to focus on things that bring them money so they can survive and stuff. Not really a fan project that doesn't pay all that much. So all that being said, episode 2 is probably delayed, like, I don't know. It could be... The earliest I could see it being released is December of 2021. I wanted to have it out this December for you guys, but obviously that's not going to happen. And it sucks too, because I just hired Mace Windu. The actor who's going to play Mace Windu is Elliot Branch. And he was stoked, man. I ordered him a lightsaber so he could start practicing. Dude, I'm ready for this. Like, I've been wanting to do this. So now the earliest that I could see it happening is December 2021, if that, But there's some guys that we have that work in healthcare in the States that I know of through friends of friends that work on the film, worked on episode 1. And they say that this thing won't be clearing up anytime soon. So I don't know what the heck that means. My guess is as good as yours. So all I can do is just kind of sit here and make the cartoon animations. Make the cartoon animations and make more videos, of course, and just continue the channel that way and make my other channels like I've done. And it blows, dude. Realistically, I think what's going to happen is probably 2022. The way everything's going, it's given me definitely some positives for sure. So if we do wait now, which we have to, there's no other choice. There's an opportunity that has arisen, and it is the most major, huge opportunity to be able to film episode 2 and 3 with this technology and environment, if that pans through. And if it doesn't, well, we'll still film it regardless anyways. So I can't talk about it. This is the most I could even say about it. So that being said, I just want you guys to be patient. I want you to know that it is going to happen. It is coming. Like, this is my life. I want to tell the story of it, but it just might be held off now for a year or two because of everything that's going on. So I'm always trying to find new ways to entertain you guys, and I'll push the boundaries of the channel and YouTube and things I can do and this and that. So the animations is, of course, one thing. It's like a little funny thing to keep myself busy and satisfied in the meantime. And as for the fan film, which is like the main thing, and I've said, like, maybe once I do the fan film, then that's kind of like my goodbye on the Star Wars channel. It's like it. Because I've just kind of... That's a conversation for its own time. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe things will change by then. But definitely excited for everything to come. And just know that it will come. It will happen. I will make episode 2 and episode 3. So, and it's going to be banging. It's going to be amazing. It's really going to... Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. I don't want to be one of those dudes who just hypes everything up. I did that a lot with the first one, and people doubted me a lot. And episode 1 was okay. It was all right. Now that it's been out for over a year, I'm like, yeah, it's all right, man. But there's just so many things that I would have done differently now. There's so many... obviously, the budget wasn't as big as it could be now. Obviously, because I have more money now, I can make this thing, huge. So it's going to have to wait. But all good things take time. And patience is something that I have to learn. And maybe this is, the universe's way of teaching me that and teaching everyone else that. So I appreciate all of you. Appreciate all your support that you guys have put into the channel, and continue watching, continue enjoying all the content that I put out if you do. And if you don't like something, obviously leave it in the comments, and I can work on that and rectify it for you. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so, dude. Yeah, I mean, that's the scenario we're in. So, that being said, I love you all. And I know I'm going to end this video. I'm going to forget. I'm going to be like, why didn't I say that? I'm going to take a moment. No, I think we're good. Okay, well, actually, yeah, here we go. One thing that this Corona thing has done positively is it's actually let me go back and redo the script. So the script that I had before, which I was gung-ho on, it's okay. And then the script that I went back and redid, still, so much could be. When you sit on stuff and you like mull it over, you're just like, okay. So even when I went to announce it in February, it was way too rushed. Way too rushed. I needed at least a year in order to do this properly. But being impatient like I am, I was like, oh yeah, dude, let's just get in there and like make this thing. I can get it up by December. And I was like, hey, should I get a house or should I make this fan film? And so obviously I wanted to make the fan film. I would have been broke as hell, like had nothing left, but I would have made do. I would have just, like, I don't know, made more videos or something like that and tried to compensate or something. I don't know. It would have been fine. But yeah, this whole break has given me time to actually go back and rewrite everything and take it in a different perspective, a different spin, a different view, and definitely something that's more true to the characters and more true to the story, and something that would be more interesting than just two dudes fighting each other because they hate each other. So that's definitely something that's a good thing about this. All right. I think that's it. Anyways, thanks for listening. Love you all. And see you in the next video.